1. Beginning. Movements. Feet are slightly spread beyond shoulder width. Hands are at the waist, palms down. Wrists must be loose. Breathe in and out naturally and comfortably throughout the entire form. Pay attention to your lower dantian, which is 2 inches below your navel. Mind is calm and concentrated. This is the Wuji state. Remember to keep the Tai Chi hand form with the middle finger and the thumb slightly forward while gently pushing the pinky backward. Rotate the wrists so the palms face each other. Lift the arms up to shoulder height. Do not raise or make the shoulders tight. Inhale. From this movement, the yin and yang are discriminated. When you do this, visualize that you are holding an object between your palms. One flow of qi to the arms and the other flow to the bottom of the feet. You should always remember that the motion of every form is directed by the waist area at the center of gravity, the real dantian. The motion is then passed through the spine and chest and finally to the arms. It is said in Tai Chi Chuan classics that the root is at the feet. Jing, movement, is generated from the legs, controlled by the waist and expressed by the fingers. In order to reach this goal, your waist must be relaxed and loose. When this place is stagnant, the entire body will be stiff. Jing is Chinese martial power. It is a combination of muscular power and qi. Point the palms down. Move down slowly into horse stance, ma bu. Lower the arms to the lower abdomen level. Exhale. When you do this, visualize that you are pushing some object downward. That means your mind is about 6 inches in front of your palms. In this case, the qi will be led outward through the center of the palm, the laogun cavity. Analysis. This beginning action is also called sink qi to the lower dantian. That means you are leading the qi down to the lower dantian to build up your root and firm your center. In order to accomplish this, your torso must be upright, the head is suspended, and your elbows and shoulders are sunken. 2. Grasp the sparrow's tail, right. Grasp sparrow's tail in Chinese is lan chui wei. Lan means grasp or seize. This implies that when you apply this technique, you not only intercept your opponent's strike, but also grasp him. A sparrow's tail is very light and fragile, and also sensitive and mobile. Therefore, when you grasp the sparrow's tail, you must be cautious and sensitive, and you cannot use muscular strength. You must lead your enemy's attack lightly and skillfully into a bad position where you can do the technique. In the Tai Chi Chuan sequence, there are 2 forms of grasp sparrow's tail, right and left. However, the left form should be the follow-up to the right form, and so some Tai Chi Chuan masters would prefer to refer to the left grasp sparrow's tail as diagonal flying. Movements. Raise both arms up with right palm facing in and left hand supporting the right forearm, and start to turn the body to your right. Start to inhale. Continue turning your body to your right and change your stance into mountain climbing stance, Dengsambu, while moving both arms up until the right hand is at the height of the eyebrows, with the elbow down, fingers pointing up. Your right toes should be slightly inward and your left toes should be lined up with your left knee. Next, bring your left leg next to the right leg. Left foot is on its toes. Complete the inhalation. Analysis. Your right hand moves up to intercept the opponent's punch and lift it upward, exposing his chest to attack. Your left hand is ready to protect your chest or control his elbow. Move the left leg close to the right leg immediately after the deflection to close your groin area and prevent your opponent from kicking you. Only the toes of the left foot touch the ground, and there is no weight on it, which allows you to kick or step any way you like. Grasp sparrow's tail right deflects the opponent's punch and also sets him up for your attack. 3. Grasp the sparrow's tail left. This posture is a follow-up to the previous one. While the previous posture was used for defense, this one can be used as the following attack. Sometimes this form is called diagonal flying instead of grasp the sparrow's tail. Movements. Step back with your left leg. Begin to exhale. Turn on the heels into horse stance. Turn your right palm in, brushing by your face. Your right palm turns down and left palm faces up. Continue to exhale. Turn your body to your left and change your stance into mountain climbing stance. Swing your left arm to the front and your right hand to the side, with the left palm facing in and the right palm facing down. Complete exhalation. Analysis. This posture is used to attack. The right hand's downward motion generates leverage for the left hand's upward attack. Not only that, the right leg is also used to support the left hand's offensive action. 4. Ward off. Peng means to arc your arms and use them to push or bounce something away. It is used in expressions like peng kai, push open or push away, which refers to the motion you would use to wade through a crowd and bounce people out of your way. Movements. Turn the body slightly to your left and rotate your left palm until it is facing downward. Inhale, cave in your chest and arc your back. Bring the right foot to the side of your left foot. Continue inhaling. Swing the right hand to the front of the body. Turn the palm up to face the left palm. Step back with the right leg. Turn on the heels while shifting into mountain climbing stance while swinging the right arm to your right with the arm horizontal, palm facing in, and your left palm under the right forearm with palm facing forward and slightly down. Exhale. Analysis. When your right leg moves close to your left leg, it protects the groin from attack and is also set up for kicking. When you use peng to bounce your enemy, treat yourself like a beach ball bouncing an outside pressure away. Also, when you bounce, your direction should be forward and slightly upward to pull the enemy's root up so that he will move more easily. 5. Rollback. Liu means to lead or neutralize the coming power to the side. Movements. Extend the right hand upward while sinking your right elbow. Continue your exhalation from the last posture. Coil your right hand clockwise and forward until the palm faces forward, while turning your left palm to face upward. Begin to inhale. Sit back into 4-6 stance, Silyubu. Move the right arm down to the front and left hand to your left chest area. Complete inhalation. Turn the hips slightly to your left. Make a gentle, small clockwise circle with your left hand on the left side of the body. This small circle does not have a practical application. Instead, it is the signature of Yang style of Tai Chi Chuan. Exhale. Analysis. The first part of this form is used to intercept and connect to the opponent's arm. Once you have connected, you then roll back to lead his force sideward and past you. When you do small rollback, the movements are small and quick, with the intent of exposing your opponent's vital cavities to attack. Large rollback is a larger movement, which is commonly used to pull the opponent's center and make him lose balance so that you can attack. It is frequently used with a step backwards. In order for your rollback to be effective, you must have firm root and good listening, understanding, adhering and sticking, and leading jings. 6. Press. The Chinese word for this form is ji, and it means to squeeze or press against. Both hands are used to press against your opponent or to squeeze part of his body. Movements. Bring the left hand to the inner wrist of the right hand while inhaling. Shift into mountain climbing stance and extend both hands forward while still touching. Exhale as the arms are extended. Analysis. The main purpose of this form is to make the opponent fall or bounce away. It is also used to strike areas such as the solar plexus to seal the breath, or the shoulder blade to numb the shoulder. 7. Push. The Chinese character for the word an is made up of two figures meaning hand and piece, and has the meaning of using your hands to hold someone down and inhibit his motion. In everyday speech, an means to press or push down. In Tai Chi Chuan, an can be used for either offense or defense. When it is used for offense, it is used to push and bounce the opponent away or to push strike the vital cavities. When it is used for defense, it is used to stick to the opponent's arm and immobilize it, preventing further action. When it is applied onto your enemy, he should feel that his arms have been pressed down and he can neither lift them nor get away. In offense, push can be used in any direction. When it is used for defense, it is usually directed downward. Movements. Slide the left hand over the right hand. Open the arms to the width of the shoulder. Palms face down. Sit back in 4-6 stance while raising the arms up and back in a circular motion. Start to inhale. Lower the arms to the chest in a circular motion. Fingers point forward. Complete inhalation. Shift to mountain climbing stance and push the hands forward while settling down your wrists and exhaling. Analysis. Like press, push is mainly used as a long jing, although it is sometimes used with short jing for cavity strikes. To understand how to use push jing to bounce the opponent, imagine that you are pushing a large beach ball and trying to bounce it away. If your jing is too short, the ball will bounce you away. However, if your jing is long and you have a good root, then the energy which the ball accumulates will bounce it away. In Tai Chi Chuan, when you want to uproot the opponent and bounce him away, you should push forward and upward. When you want to make your opponent lose his stability and fall, you should push to the side or downward. To strike the opponent in the stomach or immobilize his arms, push downward. You can use a single hand push to strike the opponent's solar plexus and bounce him away by using the same principle which was explained in the discussion of press. Naturally, in order to generate enough power to bounce or uproot your opponent, you must have a firm root first, and then you must have strong push jing. 8. Single whip. The name refers to the way the right hand is held in the sequence. The movement of the left hand is a follow-up movement. The Chinese name is Dan Bian. Dan means single or alone. Bian is a whip which can be made of leather, rattan, or wood. When it is made of leather, it is called Ran Bian, or soft whip. When it is made of rattan, it is called Ran Yin Bian, which means soft hard whip. When it is made of wood, it is called In Bian, which means hard whip. In ancient times, a whip was necessary when riding a horse, and naturally, techniques were developed for using the whip in battle. Because the whip is not sharp, it is usually only used for deflecting. In Tai Chi Chuan, single whip is used to lead the opponent's hand or weapon past your body. The motion is similar to how you might use the whip when riding a horse. The deflection can be soft, like a soft whip, or hard, like a hard whip, depending on the situation. Movements. Turn both hands to face forward. Keep the arms locked in the same position and turn on the right heel so the stance is horse stance. Arms swing with the body. Begin to inhale. Continue turning the body to your left while keeping both hands in the same position. Continue inhalation. Lower the left arm and turn the palm up, and turn your right palm down so your palms face each other. Complete inhalation. Bring the left leg on its toes to the right leg. Swing the right arm back. All the fingers of the right hand are touching and pointing down. Exhale. Turn the body and move the left hand across the body, palms facing in. Inhale. Next, turn the left palm out and fingers pointing forward. Step the left leg forward so the stance is mountain climbing stance, and push the left hand forward. Exhale. Analysis. The rotation of the body to the left just before the whipping motion can be used to deflect an attack to the side. The whip-like motion of the right hand is used to lead the opponent's weapon or hand to the rear. The second half of the form is a follow-up form used for attack. Therefore, in the application, you first deflect the opponent's attack with your right hand, and then immediately use your left hand to continue the deflection if necessary, and then strike. When you deflect, your left foot touches the floor with the toes only. This allows you to kick any time the opportunity arises. 9. Lift hands to the up posture. Originally called lift hands and lean forward, this form was translated from the Chinese name Ti So Sang Si. Ti means to raise up, pull up, or pick up. Therefore, Ti So means to raise your hands. Sang means up, and Si means posture. Therefore, the entire name should be translated lift hands to the up posture. Movements. Bring the right leg up to the left. Drop the hands down and arc your back. Inhale. Lift the right knee up at the same time as the arms. Place the right leg down on its heel. At the same time, extend the right hand forward, fingers pointing to the front. Left hand is on your right chest area. Exhale. Analysis. When you lower both hands, you protect your dantian area from attack. Bringing your right leg near the left leg seals your groin against kicks and hand attacks. When your opponent punches your upper body, raise your hands to lock his attack. Once your right leg is not rooted, it can be used for a quick kick. 10. The crane spreads its wings. The Chinese name of this posture is Bai He Liang Qi, which means white crane spreads wings. White cranes are very common in China and are well liked by the people. When a crane fights, it usually blocks with its wings and attacks with both beak and wings. The wings derive their power from a shaking or jerking motion, which starts in the body and passes to the wings. This is the same motion the crane uses to shake off water after it rains. The crane is not a muscular or strong bird, but when it strikes with its wings, it can break branches and injure or kill its enemy. In order to have this kind of strong jerking power, one must have an extremely strong root. Cranes have an inborn ability to maintain balance no matter what. In China, you can often see them perched on tree branches or bamboo. No matter how strong the wind blows and the branch shakes, the crane will remain there without moving. Movements. Set the right foot down, turn the body into horse stance. Simultaneously swing the right arm down and up, making it cross the left hand which has remained stationary. Both feet are parallel. Inhale. Spread the arms, right arm higher than the left, while bringing the left leg to the right leg and then forward to form the false stance. As the arms are spread, place your weight on your right foot while pointing out 45 degrees. Exhale. The arms are the wings being spread open. Analysis. Moving your hands to your chest seals your chest area to protect it from attack. The strongest part of the crane's body is its wings. Therefore, that is what is used to block and to seal the opponent's attack. Once you have prevented the opponent from continuing his attack, you can then use your wings, your hands and arms, to spread your opponent's attack to the sides. This will open the front of your opponent's body to attack. 11. Brush knee and twist step left. The Chinese name of this form is Lu Shi Yaobu. Lu in Chinese means to embrace, to hook, or to brush, and Shi means knee. Therefore, Lu Shi means to brush your knee. Yao means to twist or to twist off, and Bu means step. Therefore, Yao Bu means to step forward with a twisting motion. Movements. Turn your body to your left slightly and swing the right arm across the body. Inhale. Turn your body to your right. Swing the left arm across the upper body while lowering your right arm to the waist area, palm facing upward. Continue inhaling. As the left hand reaches the center of the body, raise the left knee, swing the left arm past it, and raise the right arm back and up to a place near the right ear. Complete exhalation. Step down with the left leg into mountain climbing stance. Inhale. Push forward with the right palm with fingers pointing forward first, and then settle down the wrist. Exhale. Analysis. You pull your left knee up to seal the groin and twist your body to the right to protect your chest. Once you are in this position, your left leg is alive for kicking. Alternatively, step your left leg down behind your opponent's front leg to stop him from retreating, and at the same time, use your right hand to strike. 12. Play the guitar. So means hands, and hui means to strum on. The pipa is a Chinese musical instrument known as a balloon guitar. When the pipa is played, it is held vertically in front of the chest, not against the abdomen like a Western guitar. Movements. Bring the right leg up with the knee lifted. Scoop your right hand clockwise and turn the right palm to the side. Step down with the right leg. Inhale. Put the palm of the left hand on the outside portion of the right arm and start to lift the left knee. Begin to exhale. Slide the left hand forward along the right arm. Put the left leg down on its heel. Extend the left hand, palm to the right side and the fingers pointing forward and upward, still exhaling. The left hand holds the guitar while the right hand plays it. Complete exhalation. Analysis. When your opponent punches, first raise your right hand to lift up his punch and open his chest area to attack. Since both feet are together when you deflect, you can easily use either leg for kicking. Your left hand can either control his arm or strike. 13. Brush knee and twist step left. Movements. Repeat number 11. 14. Brush knee and twist step right. Movements. Make a counterclockwise circle with the left arm. Start to inhale. Turn the left foot so the stance is sitting on cross-leg stance, zopambu. The right foot is on its toe. Complete inhalation. Lift your right leg and brush down your right hand while circling the left hand behind you. Exhale. Step down with the right leg. Inhale. Push forward with the left palm with fingers pointing forward first and then settle down the wrist. Exhale. 15. Brush knee and twist step left. Movements. Make a clockwise circle with the right hand, turn your left palm to face your right, and twist your body and shift into sitting on cross-leg stance. Inhale. Repeat number 11. 16. Play the guitar. Movements. Repeat number 12. 17. Brush knee and twist step left. Movements. Repeat number 11. 18. Twist body and circle fist. P means to twist or swing aside. It is commonly used in expressions such as pi kai, which means to set something aside or push it away. Shen means body, and chui means to strike. Therefore, this form should be translated, twist your body and strike. This name tells you that in this form you must first turn your body to evade the opponent's attack, and then use your fist to strike the opponent. This form is generally used together with the next form, step forward, deflect downward, parry, and punch. Movements. Twist your body to your left and shift the stance to sitting on cross-leg stance, while the right arm in a fist makes a big semicircle from the front of the chest down to the thighs. Inhale. Analysis. This form is to neutralize the opponent's lower attack to your left side while you are also set up for a kick with your right leg. In fact, this posture is set up for the following attack, which is introduced next. 19. Step forward, deflect downward, parry and punch. Jinbu means to move forward. Ban means to remove or shift. Lan means to hinder, obstruct, intercept, block, or cut off. And chui means to punch. The translation of this form should therefore be step forward, remove, intercept, and punch. The name tells you that after doing the last form, in which you turn your body to evade your opponent's attack to the side, you continue your movements by stepping forward, moving the opponent's punch to the side and down, hindering any further action, and punching him. From this explanation, you can see that from the beginning, when your hand first touches your opponent's hand, you use a few techniques to lead his punch to the side, stick with him, and hinder him, and finally strike him. Movements. Step forward with the right leg into sitting on cross-leg stance. While circling the right arm up and forward, start to exhale. Continue your twisting to the right. Move your right hand to your waist while covering your left hand. The left arm swings across the body. Complete exhaling. Step forward with the left leg into mountain climbing stance while punching your right fist forward and sliding your left hand to the right elbow area. Inhale when you step forward, and when you punch, exhale. Analysis. These forms are used to connect and then adhere and stick at close range. You first evade the opponent's attack by twisting your body to the side. Your right arm moves out to seal your chest. After your opponent's punch has missed, he will immediately attempt to pull his hand back. In order to maintain the connection with your opponent, circle your right hand to your right and at the same time take 2 steps forward. This allows you to stick to your opponent's hand as he pulls it back, as well as lock his leg with your second step. Because your adhering and sticking have placed your opponent in a passive position, immediately use your left hand to push his arm down or to the side to allow your right hand to strike. This form is similar to brush knee and twist step, except that it is for short range, while brush knee and twist step is for medium range. 20. Seal tightly. Ru means like, if, or as, and feng means to seal up or blockade. Therefore, ru feng means as if sealing up. Si in Chinese means like, as if, or seem to, and bi means close up. Therefore, si bi means as if closing up. Therefore, the translation of this form should be as if sealing, as if closing up. Movements. Continue to slide under the right elbow. Start to inhale. Coil the left hand around the right forearm and move from elbow to the wrist and extend forward. When the left hand has reached its maximum extension, start to pull the right fist in. Continue to inhale. Withdraw the right arm to chest area while sitting back in 4-6 stance. Complete inhalation. Drop the right arm down. Exhale. Raise the right arm up so it is beside the ear. Inhale. Shift the stance to mountain climbing stance and push the right palm forward. Left hand changes into palm pushing forward and exhale. Analysis. This form is commonly used to nullify the opponent's grabbing, coiling, wrapping, or drilling. 21. Embrace the tiger and return to the mountain. The tiger is a very dangerous animal, and to say that you are embracing one implies that you are embracing an enemy. In order to embrace a tiger safely, you must hold him close and tight so he cannot claw you. You must do the same thing when you embrace an opponent. You must hold him close so that he cannot hurt you. Return to the mountain implies that it is a long way to return home, and that this form is therefore a long jing. A short jing will not work. To return home with a tiger, you have to carry him, which tells you that this form is meant to destroy the opponent's root. Movements. Cross the hands and turn the body, and then open both arms. Lean to the right side. Inhale. Squat down into tame the tiger stance, fuhubu, while circling both arms out, down, and in. Weight is on the right leg. Begin to exhale. 22. Closed taiji. Movements. Shift the weight to the left leg, raise the right knee, and step the right leg down in horse stance. Move both hands to the chest area. Arms are in a circle. Complete exhaling. End of the first part.